Welcome back to Nation of Glory, the channel where we dive deep into the lives of those extraordinary individuals who light up the world of entertainment with their passion, perseverance, and unbreakable spirit. Today, we're shining the spotlight on a true powerhouse, a woman who's not just conquered the ring but captured hearts around the globe. Her story is one of resilience, family legacy, and turning obstacles into opportunities. It's the kind of tale that reminds us all that glory isn't handed to you, it's earned through sweat, tears, and an unyielding will to rise. I'm talking about Savelina Fanene, better known to millions as Nia Jax, the irresistible force of WWE. Buckle up, because this is going to be an emotional ride through her journey, filled with highs that make you cheer and lows that tug at your heartstrings. We'll explore how she went from a young girl with big dreams to a champion who's redefining strength in the entertainment industry. Let's start at the beginning, where every great story takes root, in the warmth of family and the whispers of destiny. Savelina Fanene entered this world on May 29, 1984, in the vibrant city of Sydney, Australia. Imagine a little girl, eyes wide with wonder, surrounded by the sounds of the ocean and the energy of a bustling metropolis. But her roots run deeper than the Australian shores. She's of Samoan and German descent, carrying the proud heritage of the Anoa family, a dynasty that's synonymous with wrestling greatness. You see, her father, Joseph Fanene, was the cousin of Peter Maivia, the legendary high chief who was the grandfather of none other than Dwayne, "The Rock," Johnson. That's right, Nia is The Rock's second cousin once removed. Growing up, she must have felt that invisible thread of legacy pulling at her, even if she didn't know it yet. Her family moved to Honolulu, Hawaii, when she was young, and there, amid the lush islands and the aloha spirit, Savelina's character began to form. Hawaii wasn't just a backdrop, it was a teacher, instilling in her the values of community, strength, and respect for one's ancestors. As a child, Savelina was active, always on the move. She attended Carlsbad High School after the family relocated to San Diego, California, where the sunny beaches and competitive vibe shaped her further. Sports became her outlet, basketball, in particular. Picture her on the court, towering over her peers at an early age, using her height and athleticism to dominate. She wasn't just playing for fun, it was building the foundation of discipline and teamwork that would later define her career. After high school, she headed to Palomar College in San Marcos, California, where she continued her basketball journey. But life had more in store. She pursued higher education at California State University San Marcos, graduating in 2005 with a degree in marketing. Smart, driven, and beautiful, Savelina wasn't content with just one path. Before the world knew her as Nia Jax, she stepped into the modeling industry as a plus-size model. In an era where body standards were rigid and often unforgiving, she embraced her curves, her power, and her presence. Modeling wasn't easy. It came with rejections and judgments, but it taught her to love herself fiercely. Can you imagine the emotional weight of standing in front of cameras, knowing society might not always celebrate your form? Yet, she did it with grace, turning potential insecurities into her superpower. This phase of her life was crucial. It built the confidence that would later help her shatter stereotypes in wrestling. Now, let's fast forward to 2014, a pivotal year that changed everything. Savelina had always been aware of her family's wrestling legacy. With icons like The Rock, Roman Reigns, and the Usos in her bloodline, the ring called to her like a siren's song. But stepping into that world wasn't a whim, it was a calculated leap of faith. She signed with WWE in early 2014, leaving behind the glamour of modeling for the grit of the squared circle. Assigned to the developmental brand NXT, she dove headfirst into training at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. Oh, the emotions she must have felt. Excitement mixed with fear, the pressure of living up to a family name while forging her own identity. Training was brutal. Endless drills, bumps that left bruises, and the mental grind of learning the art of storytelling through physicality. But Savelina, now adopting the ring name Zada initially, was determined. Her debut came on May 7, 2015, at an NXT house show. Teaming with Devin Taylor against Bayley and Carmella, she tasted defeat, but it was just the spark. By August, her name evolved to Nia Jax, a moniker that evoked power and mystery. Her televised debut on October 14, 2015, was electric. Facing Evie, who we'd later know as Dakota Kai, Nia dominated with her sheer size and strength. The crowd felt it, the arrival of something unstoppable. She embarked on a winning streak, squashing opponents and building her heel persona. Aligning with Eva Marie in November, she targeted Bayley, the beloved underdog holding the NXT Women's Championship. The feud was intense, culminating in a title match at NXT TakeOver, London on December 16, 2015. Nia came close, but Bayley retained. Heartbreak, perhaps, but it fueled her fire. After a brief storyline injury, she returned in January 2016, dismantling Liv Morgan and others. Her alliance with Eva led to tag team victories, and by May, she earned another shot at gold in a triple threat match, becoming the #1 contender to Asuka's title. At NXT TakeOver, The End on June 8, 2016, she pushed the unbeatable Asuka to her limits but fell short. Losses like these aren't just defeats, they're emotional crucibles that test your resolve. Nia could have quit, but instead, she grew, learning the nuances of the business. Her time in NXT wasn't without drama. Feuds with Bayley and Asuka honed her skills, and her final NXT match on December 28, 2016, against Asuka for the championship was a testament to her progress. Though she lost, it was clear, Nia Jax was ready for the big leagues. The 2016 WWE Draft called her to the Raw brand, and from there, the Irresistible Force was unleashed on the main roster. Her debut streak was impressive, bulldozing through local competitors. A feud with Alicia Fox erupted, leading to a no contest and then a decisive win at Clash of Champions. At Survivor Series, she represented Raw in a 5-on-5 match, showcasing her dominance before elimination. But wrestling isn't just about wins, it's about connections. Her mentorship with Sasha Banks turned sour, leading to a heated rivalry. Injuring Sasha in storyline, Nia won at Royal Rumble 2017 but lost at Fastlane. The emotional layers here, betrayal, redemption, mirror real-life struggles. WrestleMania 33 brought a fatal four-way for the Raw Women's Championship, where she was eliminated, but it planted seeds for greater things. A gauntlet match in June saw her eliminate top stars before falling to Banks. At No Mercy, another multi-woman match ended without gold. Survivor Series 2017 was another team effort, but Nia's star was rising. Then came a quirky on-screen romance with Enzo Amore in December 2017, which added a lighter side to her character. It ended abruptly with his release, but Nia rolled on. Entering the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble in 2018 at number 22, she eliminated heavy hitters like Kelly and Naomi before being ousted. The crowd's roar must have been deafening, affirming her place. But here's where the story gets deeply emotional, the body-shaming angle with Alexa Bliss. In March 2018, Bliss, her supposed friend, turned on her, mocking Nia's size and appearance. This wasn't just scripted, it resonated with real issues many face. Nia turned face, channeling that pain into power. At WrestleMania 34, she faced Bliss for the Raw Women's Championship. The build-up was raw, Nia speaking out about self-love, about not letting bullies define you. Winning that title, her first major singles gold, was a cathartic moment. Holding that belt high, tears in her eyes, it was as if she was winning for every person who's ever felt not enough. She retained at Backlash, proving it wasn't a fluke. Then came the feud with Ronda Rousey, the MMA phenom entering WWE. Their match at Money in the Bank was intense, but interference cost Nia the title. The rematch at Extreme Rules was hardcore, but she couldn't reclaim it. A minor injury sidelined her briefly, but she returned stronger, teaming with Ember Moon. At Evolution, the all-women's pay-per-view, she shone in a battle royal. Turning heel again, she allied with Tamina as the Samoan Slaughterhouse, a nod to her heritage. At Survivor Series 2018, she was the sole survivor, a huge emotional high. Challenging Rousey at TLC, she came close but no cigar. 2019 brought history-making moments. At Royal Rumble, she entered the women's match at 29, lasting over 11 minutes. But wait, she also crashed the men's rumble at number 30, eliminating Mustafa Ali before Randy Orton's RKO and Rey Mysterio's 619 sent her out. A woman in the men's rumble. Groundbreaking, empowering, and emotionally charged. It showed her fearlessness. An Elimination Chamber match followed, then WrestleMania 35's tag title bout, losses but stepping stones. April 2019 hit hard. Double ACL tears requiring surgery. 9 months out, imagine the frustration, the doubt creeping in. Rehab is lonely, painful, but Nia's spirit prevailed. She returned in April 2020, squashing Deonna Purrazzo. Challenging Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship at Backlash, a double countout kept her in contention. Another shot ended in distraction. August 2020 brought alliance with Shayna Baszler, an unlikely duo. They captured the Women's Tag Team Championship at Payback, dethroning Bayley and Sasha Banks. Losing it at TLC, they reclaimed it at Royal Rumble 2021, becoming two-time champs. Defenses at WrestleMania 37 were triumphant. But alliances fray. Baszler attacked her in September 2021, ending their run. Then, the gut punch, requesting time off for mental health, only to be released on November 4, 2021. Released. After all that, the emotional toll must have been immense, questioning your worth, your future. But glory favors the resilient. Nia made a surprise return at the 2023 Royal Rumble, entering at 30. Eliminated quickly, but the spark was back. Fully re-signing in September 2023, she attacked Raquel Rodriguez and Rhea Ripley, reasserting dominance. A fatal five-way at Crown Jewel for the Women's World Championship. Close, but no. Wins over Baszler, Rodriguez, Stark, and even Becky Lynch at Day 1 2024 boosted her. At Royal Rumble 2024, entering at 19, she eliminated 8, tying a record. Feuding with Ripley, she lost at Elimination Chamber, Perth. Drafted to SmackDown in 2024, Nia entered the Queen of the Ring tournament. Beating Naomi, Jade Cargill by DQ, Bianca Belair, and Lyra Valkyria at King and Queen of the Ring, she won the crown. Emotional coronation, proving doubters wrong. Then, at SummerSlam 2024, with Tiffany Stratton's help, she dethroned Bayley for the WWE Women's Championship. Defenses against Mykan and Bayley followed, but at Crown Jewel, she lost to Liv Morgan for the new title. Survivor Series War Games was a loss, but she defended against Naomi on January 3, 2025, only for Stratton to cash in, ending her 153-day reign. Challenges continued. Losing to Ripley at Saturday night's main event, setting a record with 9 eliminations at Royal Rumble 2025 third place. Tag losses, attacks on Stratton, title matches lost, but at Evolution 2025, a Battle Royal appearance kept her in the fight. Beyond the ring, Nia's life is rich. In 2014, she and her cousin Ada, The Rock's mom, survived a drunk driving accident. Scary, but it strengthened her resolve. She's appeared in WWE Games, Total Divas Seasons 7 to 9, 32 episodes Ride Along, Table for 3, and more. Her finisher, the Annihilator Banzai Drop, is iconic. Criticisms of being unsafe. Sting, incidents with Becky Lynch, Kairi Sane, Jade Cargill, but peers like Deonna Purrazzo defend her, noting her care. What makes Nia's story so emotionally attaching? It's her humanity. In a Hollywood-adjacent world of WWE, where entertainment meets athleticism, she's the plus-size icon who says, "I'm here, I'm powerful, and I won't apologize." Her journey inspires. From modeling rejections to championship glory, from injuries to comebacks, from release to redemption. She's proof that emotional scars heal into strengths. And that's the glory of Nia Jax, a woman who's not just wrestling, she's rewriting the script for what strength looks like. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey through her life. If this story moved you, hit that like button, subscribe to Nation of Glory for more inspiring tales from the world of entertainment, and share this with someone who needs a dose of motivation. Until next time, keep chasing your glory.